Hello everyone, and welcome back to G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're going over Duke 04 from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's get to it. So here we have Duke, the game variant and the field variant. So going over these guys, I like this one way better. Just as you know from the last reviews, the newer version is usually better than the older version. They tidy up a couple things here and there. But let's go over these guys, see their differences from the head down. We get some wash, yellow wash on the top. We have not that much wash at all on here, maybe some black wash, but we get a nice bright yellow on the top of this one. The faces are the same. You know, if you want a more comic-y version, you get the game version. If you want a more real-life version, you get the field variant. They both have a scar on the top of the head right over here. Looks pretty cool, at least. You know, the eyebrows are kind of raised a little bit. This one's a little mispainted, I think, on mine. That's kind of a shame. We have his sort of a tank top shirt underneath, white for both of them. We have this nice sort of like painted piece over here. It's very silver over here, whereas it's sort of more broken up on this side. You know, the communicator piece, even though it's painted better on the communicator itself, right over here. So just to let you know that. The little star badge over here is pretty cool. It's the same kind of thing on both. He has a stripe of red, you know, on his lapel. Kind of reminds me of like a Boy Scout, you know, when I used to have that on my Scout uniform. Not on this one, though. So a little more red over here than not. On his back, real quick, there's a shovel and a backpack. It's the same kind of thing. The backpack looks really nice. A little shinier on the new one than the old. So just keeping that under wraps, you know, on tabs on that. We have a silver elbow pad as far as that goes, and a green elbow pad on this one. Really tidying up the colors on this, at least. An orange watch. I love that. It's an orange watch. I like an orange watch someday, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't need a watch. I don't wear a watch at all. He has red on his glove and gold and the green on his glove over here. So again, tidying up those colors, those unnecessary colors. It's where the pants down, it's very different, you know. Real quick, we got some gold on this little thing over here, and no gold over here. His gun is gold on both figures, which is kind of interesting. Weird they kept that. I'd rather they make the gun, you know, all one color. It's kind of a shame. He also has a little binocular piece that can come off on his back over here. And it's the same color on both, so no mind, I guess. His pants are the same, at least as far as the top goes. When you get to the knees, that's where the difference is. Silver and green. And we have blue and silver and gold. And it kind of looks interesting, very futuristic in a way, you know, so there's that. And the same thing with over here with these sort of greaves, these sort of like, you know, shin pads over here. They're nice, but I don't know, just I like these ones better. And the boots are the same colors on both. So yeah, that's all the paint and sculpt for these guys. It's a good sculpt. I like the shirt. The shirt looks really nice on him. The paint for the arms is pretty okay. You know, it could be hit or miss in some places here and there. But overall, I would get the field variant again. The game variant's good. The field variant is better. So yeah, that's as far as paint and sculpt goes for these guys. We'll go over articulation, accessories when we get back. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So articulation, real quick for this guy, it's the same as the rest. You know, ball joint at the bottom, ball hinge at the top, or at least the hinge on the top of the ball, swivel around all the way you want. The backpack swivels as well. You could peg it in and out. This is actually kind of annoying. It doesn't really peg in here or whatever, but it's sculpted really nice at least. The chest goes down this far, back this far. The backpack kind of hinders it. You get a tiny bit more if you take the backpack off. So there's that. Up on the arm, back all the way around, swivel around. Elbow joint is pretty okay. It needs to get better on this. You know, it needs to be a little longer in this department, I figure. Swivel all the way around. Actually, inward-outward joints this time around, not up and down. And we also have up and down for this one, and inward-outward for that one. So if you want to do different kind of like, you know, posing with maybe his gun or anything, you can do that. You can take the gun out of here, by the way, just showing this off, you know. It's a nice gun, pretty good. You can go back in the holster, I'm just going to not use the backpack. I don't need it. Down in the hip. Down the hip. These are a little tighter than usual. You know, one hip's actually a little bit tighter than the rest. It goes up, in, and down. Up and back this far. Out all the way. You know, this side's a little bit better because it doesn't have that holster. So, yeah, you can go up. They can kind of pinch on the, you know, inside, so be careful with that. The belt's floaty also. Up with this. Can't really touch the butt. That's a shame. Swivel around on the bottom. The shin is all one big piece. Goes down. Goes up, hits the shin. Swivel around, and you got 2 peg holes in the bottom of the feet. I forgot to mention, Duke also has a nice swivel here. It works really well. The backpack does get in the way, and it's really annoying. But it's a good swivel here on the bottom. It's really nice. It can be paired well with this crunch a lot, and that's really neat. He's a nice figure. This backpack sucks. It's very good. Duke just isn't... I don't think he's like my favorite character. He's one of the main guys, at least. He gets a lot of screen time as far as the Joes go. But I definitely would pick up this one, even though I do like the orange watch. It's pretty cool. Maybe I could swap it, you know, swap the arms, swap the hands or something. But yeah, that would kind of look tacky. So just leaving him as is fine, I guess. As far as accessories go, comes with that gun. It's the same gun for both guys, I believe. Just double checking real quick. Yeah, same exact gun. No change at all. So putting those back as a snap, just put in there. That's easy. Put it in there. That's even more easy. The backpack is a nuisance, and I just don't think that it's the best, you know, thing. It's very, you know, clunky and big. If it had straps, maybe it would work. I'm not sure. As far as the other gun goes, here's the gun from the old one and the gun from the new one. That's why I was surprised it wasn't fully, you know, one color. It's gold and blue and gray, kind of tacky on this one. This one just a very simple, you know, sort of gunmetal color. It looks pretty nice, very good. You know, that blue goes all the way around to the side over here, and this one just doesn't have anything on it. I kind of like this a little bit. You know, it reminds me of more futuristic weaponry. This is just a little bland to me, I would think. But, yeah, these are some pretty good figures, not the best. But something that I, you know, did with some Marvel Legends, at least accessories go, is this bike. And the issue with the bike that I just got to say, I've already reviewed this kind of bike from Wolverine way back when. There'll probably be a blurb up here or something. But this thing keeps falling off. It's his little gun holder. It wasn't meant to hold his gun. It was just meant to, you know, peg in there. This kind of butts into the shielding plate. So that's kind of, you know, a bummer. This piece keeps falling off too. Because all you gotta do is just peg it back in. And there you go. You gotta be gentle with it. You know, not touch it too much. Duke fits on here pretty well. He looks good. You know, doing his thing. Riding the bike. It's very simple. I actually have like a third Duke just to keep him on the bike. So, yeah. That's that. That's Duke for you. It's a very nice figure. Not the best figure as far as G.I. Joe goes. But he's very middle of the road. I recommend picking up the field variant. And definitely pick up a bike for him if you want to use that. But there's already a bike that we can use in the future with a character that I have a lot of. Duke stands at about 6 1/4 inches tall. Here's Game Duke next to my Game Robot Kit Bash and my Desert Snake Eyes Kit Bash. Here's Field Variant Duke next to my Field Variant Roblox Kit Bash and my Field Variant Snake Eyes Kit Bash. Here's Destro03 next to Duke04 and Jesse Heck Creative. Ride like the wind, pilgrims! So overall, I think Duke is a good figure. He isn't the best out of the line, but he's a very base starter figure. I know I said Snake Eyes was, but if you want something a little more bland and a little less intense than Snake Eyes, I would get Duke. Either the field variant or the game one. They're both pretty good. And I think, you know, these game differences are like getting a little better over time, as we'll see later on. But the field variant's better, but you could find the game variant, that's fine too. But they're both good figures and they're both worth the pickup. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned!